Welcome to Thelina. Today, we set an intention together for one of the turning points of your life. Maybe a door will open, maybe a seed will quietly begin to sprout. Today, we whisper our intention to invite simplicity into our lives. Life becomes elegant in proportion to how much we simplify it, says Thoreau. Yet the rhythm of modern times often feels as if it refuses to let us slow down and simplify. Objects pile up, responsibilities grow, relationships multiply, and inside our minds, a small room slowly turns into a vast warehouse of noise. This noise silently shapes our decisions, emotions, and even our identity. Minimalism is not merely an aesthetic movement about home organization. It is a mental cleanse, an awakening, and a journey toward inner freedom. This text invites you to explore what this journey means for the modern soul, what doors it opens, what burdens it lifts, and how it can be practiced in a grounded, transformational way. At the end of the video, you'll find daily, weekly, and monthly rituals you can easily put into practice. For now, let's begin our step-by-step journey into the world of minimalism. 1. The mental impact of minimalism, turning chaos into silence. The way our mind functions is like a mirror reflecting the world around us. Every item, every image, every sound, every digital notification becomes a small load on our subconscious. William James summarizes the essence of minimalism in a single sentence. Attention is a limited resource. When this resource is depleted, the mind tires quickly, decision-making weakens, emotional tolerance declines, and even the smallest details begin to overwhelm us. Minimalism is the art of reclaiming this limited attention. Every excess item, every postponed task, every small mess triggers the brain's alert system. In neuroscience, this is called mental load. Even seeing clutter at home can increase cortisol levels. This is why a tidy environment invites a calm inner state. So how does minimalism lighten the mind? It reduces mental noise. Thoughts running in the background are like open tabs on a computer. The more tabs, the slower the system. Minimalism closes these tabs and clears the mental screen. It eases decision fatigue. We make hundreds of micro-decisions every day. What should I wear? What should I eat? How do I tidy this? Steve Jobs, Einstein, Marie Kondo, and many thinkers adopted a similar principle. Reduce unnecessary choices. It restores focus. Less clutter means more space. Not only in the home, but within the mind. Removing internal and external noise sharpens concentration. It invites inner stillness. Stoic philosophers describe mental calmness as one of life's greatest luxuries. Marcus Aurelius says, "The soul becomes stronger when its thoughts are simple." Minimalism leads us directly to this simplicity. Simplicity is not merely removing objects. It is creating breathing space for the mind. Often, the peace we have lost returns not when we add something new, but when we gently let something go. 2. The teaching of simplicity, a journey through ancient wisdom. There is a common misconception that minimalism is a modern trend. In truth, simple living has always stood at the heart of ancient wisdom. Stoics, Zen philosophers, Taoists, Sufis, and modern thinkers all celebrate the power of less. Simplicity in Stoic philosophy. Seneca beautifully summarizes minimalism. Everyone desires to have more, the wise desire to need less. For Stoics, simplicity is essential for mental clarity. More possessions create fear, attachment, and anxiety. Marcus Aurelius echoes the same truth. Simplicity is a nobler force than showiness. Simplicity in Eastern thought. Lao Tzu writes, When you own little, you gain much. Zen philosophy takes it even further. Like a teacup, the mind cannot take anything new when it is full. Simplicity represents the spaciousness that comes with an empty mind. Modern writers on minimalism. Cal Newport says in Digital Minimalism, focus is the new currency of the future. Marie Kondo's principle of choosing only what sparks joy is one of the modern world's strongest filters. Sufi approach to simplicity. Rumi describes simplicity without naming it directly. Simplicity is the essence of elegance, chaos is the burden of the unrefined. Across all traditions, the message is the same. Simplicity is power. Simplicity is freedom. Simplicity is an art of living. 3. Minimalism of possessions. Less stuff, more you. When people think of minimalism, they often picture a nearly empty home. But minimalism of belongings has a deeper psychological aspect. Our homes are reflections of our inner world. A cluttered home mirrors a cluttered mind. Heavy objects reflect heavy thoughts. Why do excess possessions exhaust the mind? Because the brain opens a small file for every item we own. Even unused objects silently load the mind. The 1-year rule. If you haven't used something in a year, you probably don't truly need it. Letting go is an emotional cleanse. Sometimes releasing a memory, an identity, or a weight. The category rule. Instead of rooms, choose categories. Clothes, books, documents, kitchen items. The home is an energy field. Many spiritual teachings describe the home as a reflection of the soul. Clutter blocks energy, simplicity allows it to flow. Feng Shui calls this flow, life energy. Letting go of sentimental items. This is the hardest step. But memories do not live in objects. They live in you. Minimalism is not losing things. It is returning to yourself. Often what we release becomes the very thing that frees us. A little pause to breathe. If what I shared in this video brought you comfort, your support can help me reach even more hearts. Your subscription, likes, and comments mean so much to me. Thank you in advance. 4. Digital minimalism. Silencing the noise of screens. The digital world carries an invisible weight. A heart jolted by a notification. A mind overwhelmed by endless messages. An awareness exhausted by infinite content. Cal Newport states, technology should serve you, not the other way around. Why is the digital world so heavy? Because it has no limits. The mind, however, does. Steps of digital cleansing. Notification diet. Turn off unnecessary notifications to calm the nervous system. Scheduled social media, limit usage to specific times. Digital file detox, delete old documents, screenshots, and photos. App purge, remove apps you no longer use. The effect on the mind. Better sleep, longer attention span, emotional stability, and more creativity. Digital minimalism cleans what the eye cannot see. The invisible clutter of the mind. 5. Mental minimalism. Clearing the clutter of thought. Mental minimalism is the most challenging form of simplicity, but also the most liberating. Alain de Botton says, the mind is the room most prone to overcrowding. How to practice mental minimalism. Thought dump journal. Write everything down to release circular thoughts. Energy filter. Ask yourself, does this thought serve me? If not, gently let it go. Single focus principle. Choose one main task each day. Emotional lightness. Releasing guilt, resentment, and old wounds is a profound form of simplification. Mental minimalism does not mean thinking nothing. It means choosing not to think what drains you. 6. Simplifying people, fewer, deeper, more real connections. Human clutter is one of the heaviest burdens of life. Epictetus says, "Be mindful of the people you surround yourself with. The soul is stained far more easily than the body." Why relationships need simplifying. Energy is contagious. Fewer people equals deeper bonds. Forced connections drain the spirit. How to simplify your social circle. Ask yourself, does this person nourish my soul? Set boundaries. Open space for meaningful connections. Letting go of one bond sometimes invites a better one. 7. Rituals for simplicity. Creating space in your day. Rituals root minimalism into daily life. They tell the brain, this is my new order. Even a 1-minute ritual can shift your entire day. Daily rituals. What is excess today? A mini meditation. After you wash your face in the morning, pause for a single minute. Ask yourself softly, what is one thing I do not have to carry today? It may be a thought, a responsibility, or even an expectation tied to someone else. Simply notice that weight and whisper within, for now, I release you. A 30-second digital breathing space. Take your phone in your hand. For just 30 seconds, clear your notifications or close the screens that don't serve you. It's small, but it brings a surprising wave of clarity, believe me. Setting a single intention for the day. Tell yourself, today, I focus only on. With one clear intention, your mind won't wander through endless corridors all day. A 2-minute clearing ritual. Before leaving home, tidy just one corner, the one your eyes always stumble upon. When you return, the lightness waiting for you will feel almost magical. Weekly rituals. A 10-minute simplification session. Set an alarm. For 10 minutes, devote yourself to a single category. Only your bags, only your desk drawer, only your makeup items, just one realm at a time. When the timer ends, you stop. It doesn't create the feeling of, I left things unfinished, but rather, today, I took a meaningful step. A day for choosing what nourishes your soul. As you decide whom to meet this week, ask yourself, does spending time with this person truly feel good for my soul? You'll be surprised, the answer is often clearer than you expect. The Sunday reset. Prepare yourself a warm cup of tea. Write down 3 things that drained your energy that week. And beneath them, 3 things that lifted your spirit. Even this small moment of awareness resets the energy of your entire week. Monthly rituals. Deep digital cleansing. Set aside 15 to 20 minutes to clear your photos, old screenshots, and unnecessary files. As your phone becomes lighter, you'll notice that you begin to feel lighter too. As if your inner world gains a bit more breathing space. Closet detox. Take a gentle look at your wardrobe. Ask yourself, what is the one thing I haven't worn this month yet still can't seem to let go of? Choose just one item, only one, and release it. With every item you let go, you'll feel your breath deepen and your energy expand. Choosing the month's release mantra. For example, this month, I release the need to please others. This month, I release procrastination. Carrying this sentence like a mantra throughout the month creates a quiet miracle within you, one that grows day by day. These rituals gently turn minimalism into a way of living, softening the mind and lightening the spirit over the long run. Closing. Minimalism is not subtraction, it is liberation. Every excess you release reveals a new doorway inside your soul. Perhaps in your story, peace is not found by adding more, but by letting go of what you never needed. Today, on this journey of shedding the unnecessary and returning to our essence, we renewed our faith in ourselves. Together, we explored how to turn hopes into living manifestos. Remember, life is whispering to you. When you dare to listen to your heart, the path begins to open. Until our next meeting, may your heart stay luminous. I am Felina, a fellow traveler walking under the same sky, toward the same dream.